What if I told you that 1 in 5 Florida homeowners has completely given up on insurance? They're going naked, no coverage at all. And they're not crazy. Because when your insurance bill hits $15,460 a year, that's $1,288 every single month. You start to wonder if the risk is worth it. Welcome to Florida's insurance apocalypse, and it's about to get worse. Let me paint you a picture with real numbers. The average Florida homeowner now pays $5,376 per year for just $300,000 in coverage. That's nearly 5 times the national average. 5 times. In Miami-Dade County, it's even worse. Try $11,000 a year for a basic policy. Meanwhile, in Ohio, that same coverage costs $800. In Georgia, $1,200. Even in California, with all their earthquakes, it's only $2,000. But here's the kicker. Florida homeowners are now paying more for insurance than they pay in property taxes. Think about that for a second. Since 2021, over a dozen insurance companies have completely abandoned Florida. Not reduced coverage, not raised prices, completely left the state. United Property and Casualty, gone. Southern Fidelity, liquidated. Weston Property, insolvent. Avatar Property, finished. St. John's Insurance, bankrupt. And these aren't small players. Combined, they covered over 1 million Florida homes. 1 million families suddenly scrambling for coverage. In 2023 alone, non-renewal rates shot up 280%. That means insurance companies sent out cancellation letters to nearly 3% of all Florida homeowners. That's 400,000 families. Sorry, we're not covering you anymore. Good luck. So where do these abandoned homeowners go? Citizens Property Insurance, Florida's insurer of last resort. In 2023, Citizens hit 1.4 million policies. That's 1 in 5 Florida homes. Citizens was supposed to be temporary, a safety net for the uninsurable. Now it's the largest property insurer in Florida. But here's what they don't tell you about Citizens. If a major hurricane hits and Citizens can't pay all the claims, every single Florida policyholder gets hit with an assessment. Even if you're not with Citizens, even if you have auto insurance, you'll get a surprise bill. Potentially thousands of dollars. It's happened before. It will happen again. 20% of Florida homeowners have made a terrifying choice. No insurance at all. Meet Bob from Fort Myers. His insurance jumped from $3,000 to $12,000. 400% increase. 1 year. He did the math. $12,000 a year for 30 years equals $360,000. His house is worth $400,000. He's literally paying for his house twice. So Bob canceled his insurance. Put the $12,000 in savings. He's not alone. In some Florida counties, 30% are uninsured. These aren't poor people. These are middle-class families making $70,000, $80,000 a year. They simply can't afford it anymore. Want to know the real reason insurers are fleeing? Lawsuits. Florida has 9% of America's homeowner insurance claims, but 79% of all insurance lawsuits. 79%. In 2022 alone, Florida had 130,000 property insurance lawsuits. California, twice our size, had 800. Why? Florida's assignment of benefits loophole. Contractors knock on your door after a storm. Sign here, we'll fight your insurance company. They file inflated claims. Insurance pays or gets sued. Lawyers make millions. Your premiums skyrocket. One Miami lawyer made $40 million last year. Just from insurance lawsuits. The average roof claim in Florida, $30,000. Same roof in Georgia, $8,000. It's not the roof that's different. It's the lawyers. Here's something most people don't understand. Insurance companies buy insurance too. It's called reinsurance. After Hurricane Andrew, reinsurance was $300 million. After Hurricane Irma, $1.5 billion. After Hurricane Ian, $4 billion. 2025 projection, $6 billion. That's a 2,000% increase. Insurance companies literally can't afford to operate in Florida. Even if 0 hurricanes hit this year, they're already losing money. For every dollar in premiums collected, Florida insurers pay out $1.12 in claims and expenses. They're operating at a loss before a single storm forms. Politicians are claiming victory. 11 new insurers entering Florida. Rates stabilizing. Citizens reducing premiums 5.6%. Sounds great, right? Here's what they're not telling you. Those 11 new insurers, they're covering less than 50,000 homes combined. Meanwhile, 500,000 are still stuck with Citizens. That 5.6% reduction? after a 300% increase. It's like celebrating a 10-cent gas price drop when gas went from $2 to $6. And those stable rates? Still 5 times the national average. Still unaffordable for most families. The great Florida exodus has begun. 2024 saw more people leave Florida than any year since 2008. Where are they going? North Carolina. Insurance, $1,200 a year. Tennessee, $800 a year. South Carolina, $1,400 a year. Even Georgia, right next door, $1,000 a year. A Tampa family moved to Tennessee, sold their Florida home for $600,000, bought a bigger house in Nashville for $500,000. Their insurance dropped from $14,000 to $1,200. They're saving $12,800 every year. That's a vacation, a new car, college tuition, all from leaving Florida. Here's the terrifying part. Insurance markets can enter a death spiral. As healthy homes leave the insurance pool, only the riskiest properties remain. Rates go up. More people drop coverage. Rates go up more. Eventually, the market collapses. It happened in Louisiana after Katrina. It happened in California with wildfire zones. Now it's happening in Florida. And once it starts, it's nearly impossible to stop. The only solution is government bailout. Taxpayer-funded. Billions of dollars. Your tax money fixing insurance company losses, while executives keep their bonuses. Florida's insurance crisis isn't getting better. It's spreading. Texas, Louisiana, California, all seeing massive rate increases. Climate change means stronger storms. Rising seas mean more flood damage. Inflation means higher repair costs. The paradise tax is now the paradise punishment. If you're in Florida, you have 3 choices. Pay 5 times the national average and pray. Go without insurance and risk everything. Or leave. More and more Floridians are choosing option 3. The question isn't if you should leave Florida. The question is, can you afford to stay? I'm Smart Money After 40. And if this shocked you, share it with every Florida homeowner you know. They deserve the truth.